Brooke?
Hello?
Hi. Welcome to Not Another New Hope.
Sorry.
Question mark? Yeah.
I've got
that
so
fun?
many ideas. I've got so many ideas.
Hey, let's play that
Involving-
crazy opening scroll.
Woo!
It's like the same text. But different? Is it any different? Same outer
It's
rim?
adjacent.
Can anybody else try to do the Morgan Freeman? Until now.
Forgan Neiman.
Hello, this is Forgan Neiman. Do you like Star Wars? Well, then you'll hate this. The Death Star blew up and stuff, and then somehow Palpatine returned. But before we get to that, right now,
Subscribe.
It's just a subscribe.
go on your computer and subscribe, and do comments and things.
Help us restore freedom to the galaxy. Seriously, press that button. So, are we saying if you press the subscribe button, you'll save the galaxy?
It's true.
Do it.
Do it.
Do it.
Or the
dark side will find you.
That is way different music.
You say it.
That,
Say it. You're gonna say it.
Somehow I have returned.
Now we're gonna get sued.
We're gonna get
Blame
sued.
Disney. I don't blame Disney.
everything.
No one's getting sued. No one's getting sued. It's okay.
Lawsuit received.
Because I want a career in the entertainment industry. I blame the fans.
That's a safe bet.
Welcome to Not Another New Hope. And last we left off, we were having complications. Jonathan, what was happening?
Well, we had negotiated our way out of death thanks to KR,
All right.
Thank you.
which started off great and went really bad after that. But luckily, Fu Manchu showed up in his gray hoodie and beige wraps, which
Fu
makes
Man.
him stand out, but not simultaneously. The magic of Star Wars. And we don't know. Could he be friend or foe? That was the smash cut ending of the last episode. So
Wow.
now we find out, does it open to him murdering us? I guess is the question.
Awesome.
can
Before we
only
know
hope.
that, we're just going to play the opening credits.
Oh!
I hope you guys get this ship that goes through the logo.
I do
Yeah.
too.
That's a fun ship.
I gotta
It's
see
a
it again.
friendship?
I didn't
I don't know.
analyze it.
Almost looked like a V-wing.
The
Yeah.
friendship. Anyway, you guys are left in Bangers Canyon. Been in Bangers Canyon for far too long.
Then we never
And-
leave Bangers Canyon.
And this character showed up and basically scared all of the raiders away, or he had some kind of way with them, like some language that
Did you
even
say he
was,
had his way with them?
Yeah, I heard that too.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah, he
that's
did.
one way to get rid of a raider, I guess.
Seems like this character's been in the desert for a long time. And you're not quite sure friend or foe, by the way. And he shows up, and Keanu Wick's actually out there. I don't know if maybe he was out front.
Yeah, because I was negotiating or failing to
Oh, that's right. You gave
with them. Yeah.
A bunch of-
Instead of doing like, "Hi, will you please leave?" I was like, "Up your ass." You know, that's what happened.
it's like the home plate
So-
signal. You're telling him to stop, and he runs.
Yeah. No, I don't know sign language, but I know one. I know one letter. I know one.
You and the banter you rode in on.
That was pretty epic, actually. That had a despair in it, which was great. And so
that
anyway,
was not-
this character shows up, and he won the initiative because he's been watching you. But we're going to leave it up to your group to do first moves. So who does what, and what do you do?
I mean, obviously we start firing, right? I mean, that's
You know,
the best course of action.
Wick's in there.
normally I would do that.
Wick, I know you agree, obviously. I mean,
However, he did just, Fus Roda all these Tusken Raiders away.
so thank you, Bethesda. I'll call out to him. Sir, are you friend or foe?
You see the guy, the gray hood and everything, is looking down. He does the universal sign of friendship. He puts his arms out. And it's like a big heart.
It's like
It looks like he's making a heart or
He
having a
starts slowly
stroke.
walking towards you guys. Slowly walking towards you guys.
You idiot, Twi'lek. That's the universal sign of friendship, known throughout the Republic, as well as the Empire. The Empire adopted it about 2 years into their reign. They wanted to give it a flashy new title, so they called it the universal sign of imperial dominance. But, it's still the same thing.
So he's asserting dominance?
Yes.
Either that or he's also, I think he may be trying to seduce the Twi'lek. I don't know. That's his
entirely
Is he
possible.
making... Yeah,
Twi'lek's natural bottoms, so it's very easy to assert dominance over them.
Is that the subtle racial slurs that he's attempting there?
Hey, no one
You're
said anything
making
about
fun
that.
of me.
No, absolutely
racial
not. But
slurs for Twi'leks would be tenties, tweetwees, whack-whacks, alupas, and
Okay,
others that are not programmed
maybe we stop
to
that. Maybe we
say.
stop that right now.
Your droid knows a surprising amount of curse words.
yeah, I didn't program him with the racist stuff. He picked that up on Nashada or something. I don't know. That's
The wet noodle.
that's not.
To say nothing
that's not
of
a
the wet
thing.
noodle, which is when two Twi'leks are forced to tie their tentacles together
Okay,
and
all
then
right,
wrestle
okay,
for others'
okay, all right.
amusements.
Okay. I'm going to slowly approach Hermes, place my hand on his shoulder. I don't know where to begin, but let's be ready for whatever's coming our way.
I think that is a good plan of action. And of course, if we have no other choice, we just throw the droid at him, obviously. So, like a blunt instrument.
And
Or maybe he's trying to communicate like he's doing the M. So if we do the C, and then I'm trying to get better at sign language. I don't know.
Designation Keanu Wick, would you like to begin negotiation protocols with unknown targets?
Yeah.
Yeah, because that did so good last time.
No, as I recall, I successfully negotiated a treaty with the Tusken Raiders. It was you who failed in renegotiations.
He has
You
a
have to
point.
say it out loud, but that's
Well, I could repeat what you said, which was something very offensive about them sleeping with Jawas.
The Banthas.
Not them, you sleeping with Jawas.
okay. I may or may not
We're
have
lucky
said
he's a slow walker,
something like that. Just go say hi. Go say hi. Go see what he wants.
All right, I make my way over.
Before
and
you do that, Brooke, roll 2 greens and two purples.
2 greens, 2 purples.
Yeah.
Straight up, baby.
Yeah, it's a straight up.
Yeah, she did it.
Okay,
Amazing.
so you realize that this
Brooke is
person,
touched.
that the way you move coffee cups and things, you sense something about this person.
Hermes.
Yes.
He can do he can do what?
He is special like you. Yes?
Oh, you knew that?
I've watched you for a long time, Your Highness.
No, do you knew that about him?
No, I just know what you're talking about in regards to what he can do. Can he do
Okay, well, he can do that, so.
Can he do it better or about the
Probably.
same? Okay, now
Probably better.
I'm concerned. I will try to whisper shout to the rest of the group. This man could be potentially very dangerous with his special abilities. Be on the lookout and on your guard.
Thank you for your assessment, Twee.
All right, I get closer up to them, Spence.
Great. We had
Travelers,
sand raiders, now we have sand wizards.
forgive these Tuskens. They're just savages.
When he talks, his entire upper lip with the mustache down to here moves.
I sent them on their way. They will not be harming you.
That
What's
is
the
good.
price?
That is good. Thank
Yeah,
you.
that was
Thank you
impressive
for that.
work. Thank you.
Who is the leader of this group?
That would be me.
It's Hermes.
That's not my name, but okay.
Technically speaking, there are two current parties that have engaged in a seemingly mutual temporary alignment. The first of which is our group, in which, yes, designation Wick Keanu is the tactician, but I, designation KR24, am the negotiator, which is why I have come to you directly. What is your designation?
Their group is fascinating. Very balanced. I like it. Chaos and order. Intellect and lowbrow.
That is a very long designation. I will call you designation
Beauty.
Lowbrow. Designation Lowbrow, what is your purpose?
See, sometimes you just have to grab the droid. There's like a little speaker in front of the mouth to sort of mute him. And this might be one of those cases.
Yeah, so I'll walk over to the droid, put my hand around him and be like, look. You're doing a great job, but for the love of all that is holy, just please, let the man talk.
So when he speaks, it's muffled now?
I apologize. I would have intervened earlier, but it was balanced before, and it wasn't at the end. The Tuscans were going to overcome you all.
Yes, for that we are grateful. It was not a fair fight.
So you waited for us to get shot several times before you intervened? I'm sorry, I'm just trying to understand.
Better late than never, Wick, yes?
Also, what is going on with the face?
It wasn't a fair fight. Yes.
It's freaking me out.
It's a lot of hair.
He puts his attention back onto actually the female, actually.
What, do I have something on my face?
You sense it. I can tell.
Well, what is it that she is sensing?
I think she's having a stroke.
You shouldn't be flaunting those powers of yours so openly.
Flaunting what?
I've been watching. That rock didn't just fly out of nowhere.
It is an unstable canyon, yes? I mean, you've lived here longer than all of us. I'm sure you've seen rock slides all the time. Purely a coincidence. Lots of blaster fire, Tuscans running around. I'm sure it was nothing out of the ordinary.
Must have been a bird.
Just
or a
be careful.
bird, right? The Transdoshan it makes an excellent point about fauna potentially lying on the rock and knocking it down. Yes.
So let me ask a question. What exactly do you want, Mr. Voyeuristic Old Man?
I want what we all want.
Safe passage to Moshula? Because that's what we were looking for.
He simply lifts a finger, Brooke, and what took you so much struggle to do in the first place, and bringing, a rock down on the canyon, he simply lifts his finger like this, and you see a rock lift in the air over you guys. He holds it with a finger.
Is it hanging above us, or just like nearby and he's holding it up in the air?
Kind of.
Kind of what?
Could be
Is it
flown
like
at
above
you.
us where it could drop on our heads? Or
Yep. Not above you. Pretty close though.
Not okay, close. I'm
You
putting
keep
my
that
hand towards.
bleeding rock over there.
That's a nice party trick.
He then flicks it to the side of the canyon. It was tempting, but I'm able to control myself.
Yeah, you wouldn't want to throw off the balance, would you?
You, female, need to control yourself and your powers.
I have a name.
What is it?
It's Bunny.
Bunny.
It's Bunny.
Designation Bunny.
Bunny.
Yeah. The
You
dinosaur
have powers you
named her
don't know, Bunny.
And you have a name I don't know.
And you see the rock as you say that, it like implodes what's left of it into like sand and dust.
People call me Gray.
Is that like a literal name, or is it a family name? I mean, is it like because of your cloak?
It's short for Greg.
Okay.
How the bloody
All right.
hell does that work?
Could I have a sidebar with you for a second, Bunny? Just a quick
Of course.
two parsecs.
His name is Greg. His name is Greg.
All right, so we'll give you guys a side conversation. We're going to give Hero, Andrew, and Bo a side conversation. So Brooke and Jonathan, go for your side conversation.
This man does not seem to be all there. Yes, and he seems to wield fantastic powers that now we're all fairly aware of. And that rock was very close to our heads. What do you suggest we do, Your Highness?
We move carefully. We speak carefully. We have to go about this in a circumspect manner. Okay?
And no, you guys only have
need be.
2 days of rations left, by the way. You'll die within 2 days.
We have to placate him. Clearly, he knows where we are. If he's been watching this long, he knows how to be maneuvered and maneuver others without being seen. We have to use our resources. They're limited.
Do we work with him, or do we take the offensive and stop him before he can do something
We have to work with
probably
him.
dangerous?
He's the best shot we have.
Of us getting out of the canyon, yes. Part of me agrees, part of me wants to run far away from him. It's strange, he seems unapproachable in many ways.
If we run, we'll die. If we go with him, we might die, but it's not a definite.
Well, let's see what the others think.
Okay,
They have a stake in this
sidebar.
too.
Bo, Andrew, droid, sidebar.
I have a name, GM.
Walking droid.
That's not my name. It's not my designation. It's KR24, WAK10. I go by KR. I go by 24.
KR.
Thank you.
Can you go by shut up?
Only if programmed by my owner, which isn't you. Designation with
One little button
hero.
on the back.
Okay. Zeke, is it just me, or is this guy, it's a little creepy? He's watching us for how long? And and I gotta be honest, whatever kind of spice he's smoking, I kind of want some.
Did you see what he did to that rock? I mean, lady over there, well, respect well enough, could just move a rock. He tossed the goddamn thing across the bleeding canyon.
Yes, he threw that farther than any meatball that I have ever thrown.
Oh, meatballs, I could eat something right now.
Yeah, that's all I'm thinking about is meatballs. I can't stop thinking about it.
Oh, I could get it in some nice fazuli sauce or something. Warm that steaks.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Those banthas, we could cook those up.
You ain't kidding, right? Oh,
You know what I mean?
Finally, it's a very effective strategy.
You pound the meat flat. Get it nice and thin, and then you a little bit of breadcrumbs on that.
Oh yeah, you get a little bit of pepper inside of there, mash it nice and easy, get it over a nice grill.
Designation
I think one of the
lowbrow has been
speeders has an engine.
re-diagnosed as designation Greg or Gray.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, what's with Greg? His name is
Oh,
Greg.
yeah.
The only people I know that are named Greg are like insurance salesmen, and then like strip club owners. Like
This is a common thing amongst Force users. They're all like, "Don't call me by my weird name. Call me by a weirder name." I don't get it.
He sounds like a Mr. Looky-Loo to me.
Yeah, he's in the background just watching. Was he there when we were sleeping? That's my concern. That is.
And by
my
the way,
concern.
Force users for you, crew, are worth a lot of money.
Would you like to
Yes,
know more
that is-
information about Force users? As I am the database of this assignment.
Yeah, how much are they going for nowadays?
Processing. Imperial holdouts have rogue
50,000
Force users
credits.
at 50,000 credits. The New Republic has Force users at
70,000 credits.
70,000 credits. The Hutts have Force users at 30,000 credits. And the Black Suns, well, I don't deal with the Black Suns. They don't get along with me anymore. After what I did, I don't want to get into it.
Let's be completely realistic here. Do you think the three of us are going to go against Boulder Basher over there?
As nice as that coin sounds, I didn't have a great experience with the last one that I tried to take out. So,
Yeah.
maybe we should see what Twinkle Toes and Bunny Ears want to do.
Yeah, I figured.
Initiating subterfuge protocol engaged.
And Andrew, it
Said
turns
that a
out
little quieter.
for your character actually knew somebody that was force sensitive. You guys were tight, and you had a friendship. And it was many, many years ago, and that friendship was snuffed. And you have turned spiteful ever since.
Yeah, I've never trusted him again since I had somebody that was close to me, and I had a choice to make. I was in a bad way with worse people. Let's just say I haven't been around much Force users since then. I really don't think we should go after this guy. That's my opinion. That's normally not what I would do, but trust me, it's not a good thing. It's not good.
Understood. Tacticians override. Subterfuge protocol down. Standby protocol engaged. Also, updating records on Keanu Wick. Tragic backstory updated.
That's definitely worth stars.
Thank you.
So have you all made up your minds? You want to get through Banger's Canyon or not?
If you're offering a way out, we'll take it, yes.
We'll have to go north. The Tuscans know who I am, but they don't know you. I'm going to need you all to do the universal sign of friendship as we walk through the Banger Canyon.
And at that point, he brings out a bunch of eopes, which are these camel-type animals that are popular on Tatooine. They go a little faster than you on foot, but you guys can ride them.
It's better than walking, yes.
Yeah.
The Trans-Ocean is a little large for it, so it doesn't like it. No.
Just eats it. He just
Do you
eats
have
it.
two of those? I could use two of them.
I could use two.
Do you have a jumbo model for our friend? Is it cool? No?
Maybe he can be tied to one and they can drag him.
Absolutely.
I've about had it with you.
He gets you out of Banger's Canyon, finally. Thank you, Jedi. And you enter a desert. If you're on Astral, you see the desert. Gray's leading the way. You make it to Mos Shuta, which it's a relief because honestly, another day out in the desert and you all would have been bones. And as you approach these gates, you see that it is typical Tatooine structures. It's solid material with high walls, and you can see some dome-shaped like buildings within, but it is contained in its own area. Gray, as you approach, there's guards, and they open up the gate for you.
We have to do
yes.
this.
They seem to know you.
Right.
Mammalians and
Keep walking.
lizards, we have to do this. Even you, designation
I keep checking
bunny,
back.
status unknown.
You guys can stop that now. We're past the Tuscans.
Shaking their heads are like, oh,
All right.
man.
You made
Great.
me do that, and I didn't have to.
It was very funny. At least I think that's humor. I need my humor updated.
One of them gives
Your arms are so sore by now. You're like, oh, man.
Yeah.
Brett. One of them
Also,
gives
I
you the
think-
old
I think the-
salute. Welcome back, sir.
Yeah. Yeah. These are friendlies.
Yeah, they seem
We
to
saw
know
the
you
heart
well
sign.
here in this outpost. What are you to them?
Friends, of course. Let's grab a drink. Let's go to the cantina.
That's the best idea I've heard all day.
Are you some sort of a authority figure here?
Oh, no. I'm just a local.
I guess you guys go to the cantina,
Yeah.
and you open up the door, and you walk in. And in here, you see a number of characters of different races and different breeds. Kind of a rough, cantina. Somebody serving at the bar asks you what you would like to drink, and you hear jizz music. Jizz.
Don't. No.
It is.
No.
And there's a band playing in the cantina, and you guys walk in, and what do you do?
This sounds like jizz.
Yeah, there's some wonderful jizz going on. I love a good jizz.
The thing I love about jizz music is it's a slow build with an explosive finale. It just really comes to a crescendo, and then just a nice lull in completion.
Now, need I remind you, you have fancy food for 5 days, and that's worth about 500 credits. And then you have metal worth about 3,000 credits, by the way, that this person doesn't know about, this gray guy. This looks like an honest town. It's a hardworking town. It's on the verge of collapse at any second, but that's Tatooine, and the band's having a great time.
I'll walk over to the bar and address the bartender.
Hi, honey. What can I get you?
You can get me whatever it is you have that will make me feel better.
As it turns around, it has like eyes on the back of its head. You'll love this. Pours a drink for you. It's best if you just drink it all the way.
Yeah, all right. Let me just have it.
I'm always concerned about Leia's safety, so I try to beckon everybody, or at least as long as Gray's cool with it, taking a seat towards the back, as inconspicuous as possible. The most shrouded area.
And Leia, for you, this is your first Cantina experience ever.
I'd slowly grin and look around. Looking over Gray, or Greg, does he have anything on him? Anything I'd noticed? Does he have...
He keeps it well hidden. He's got a robe on, so any conspicuous items are pretty hidden. He has a daring mustache with that shouts down, kind of Fu Manchu-y.
I was really hoping it was going to be is that a saber, or are you just happy to see me moment?
Bunny, I suggest we take a seat far away from the door where there are not a lot of prying eyes. Yes?
Sure.
Yeah, you sort of stand out in a crowd, my dear.
Body language analysis. Designation Bunny. This is obviously your first time in a cantina. Allow me to give you a proper tour. I take Bunny by the arm. This is a cantina bar. Here is where you order a drink. Bartender, I would like a drink, your strongest one, as this is her first time here. Also, do you have libations for androids, cyborgs, or other artificial intelligent entities? Also, what is the normal games that you have here? Do you have darts? Do you have death ball? What kind of associations do you have?
Zeke, can you get your droid to tone it down to maybe the 6 out of the 12s that he's at?
Designation Bunny, bottoms up.
The bartender hands you a drink.
Ooh, that's pure methyl. That's very nice. Kbeyond
the Baccarat tables is Sabacc.
Oh,
and
you don't want to play Baccarat. Baccarat is for babies and knock-knocks. You want to play Sabacc. This is the real game.
And although the droid doesn't have any money, nor the ex-enslaved Leia clone, you do have some things of value that you might be able to do something with here. There might be some betting going on, some way to, grow your wealth a little bit. I mean, starships are expensive if you're getting off the planet, which half of you want to do.
We want to go. I'm thinking about finding a way to sell the stuff or leverage that, but I also want to talk to Greg because it's like I know what you are. I know what you are. Okay, So
he leans back at you and he goes shh, and he smiles, and he sips his drink at the bar.
Wick, I think that's a good idea. Whether we fence these items or just use them to maybe raise a kitty to play. Do any of you play? I'm not a good Sabacc player, sadly.
I bet our droid could play pretty well.
I'm not going to say I'm great at it. I just, am a champion on 9 systems.
I can play.
It's actually pretty...
As he says that, something happens in his circuitry, and it comes back to life really quick.
Reboot.
Don't tell me you just
I am
forgot
not
how to
able
play
to
cards.
play myself, but I can totally chaperone Bunny. I can escort her in the finer points of the game.
I have a feeling, Chaos, that Bunny's probably going to be a quick learner.
Likewise, I think
that's my guess.
great.
But still, either way, the favor I have to ask all of you: we have to keep a low profile. Bunny particularly you, for reasons we'll discuss in greater detail later. But if you can keep yourself masked to some degree, maybe we can use what we found to raise some money via the Sabacc tables. I think
Sure.
you'll be have a knack for it.
Well, yeah, Wick knows something here that is wisdom to the ears, so he's going to have this entire monologue with you.
Okay, so wisdom. Here it is. Yep, here comes the smart stuff that I'm going to say. So here's the deal. We need a ship, all right? One of these guys, there's a bunch of smugglers in here. There's all kinds of people, and someone in here has got a ship. And there's another thing I know about these smuggler types, okay? They're addicted. They're addicted to gambling, all right? So all we got to do is find the one that we can think that we can trick and get him on the table. And I think any one of us could take him on. But we got to get a ship.
You want me to kill him?
That is one idea, but we're trying to keep a low profile. And I think if your giant purple self were to kill somebody in this cantina, we might have a problem.
Traveler, I have a proposition for you. Over here, you guys needing some money for a ship. How about I help you guys get those credits?
What do you got in mind?
Well, that's exactly what I have in mind. He's using my mind to affect the mind of the dealer, to make sure everything goes your way. We just need to find the richest person here. I can help you get their money.
And for you, Wick, this is exactly how your friend died, by the way. In a bad game. He was trying to use force, and he got caught, and this is how it all went down for you.
All right, listen, Greg. You might have the whole magic hand rock crushy thing, okay? But let me tell you this. No amount of your little, magic-y stuff, it's not going to work on everybody, all right? These people, these creatures, these guys, they there's something about them, all right? They know better, all right? Sometimes you think you're doing this the right way. Sometimes you think you're convincing them. Sometimes you're thinking it's going in your favor, and then it doesn't. And then you're in for a world of hurt. It's not good.
Your name's Wick? Is it Keanu Wick?
Yes, my name is Wick. What about it?
Listen, I've been coming here for a long time now. I know these are very weak-minded folk. I can easily take care of this for you.
Okay, but if there's somebody weak-minded, then we're going to take them on, and we're going to take them on the way that you're supposed to, okay? We can beat them at their own game. We don't need any fancy tricks, okay? Anytime there's fancy tricks involved, something goes wrong.
All right. We'll try your way first. If you start losing, I'll come in.
I don't lose. That's what I do, okay? I don't lose, okay? I win.
And Bo, for you, there's a familiar face at this table. It's somebody that you have a background with. You want to explain that? The young guy is a Twi'lek.
Oh. Is that? No, it couldn't possibly be. Sass, is that you?
He gets up and he's like, he's got all the chip, he's got all the credits right in front of him. He's like, oh, my man Zeke, what's up? And he flings his head around, and for you, Jonathan, you never seen anything like it. The tentacles out of the back of his head just flap around like Farrah Fawcett in the 70s.
I can tell you that man is very excited to see you, Zeke.
Oh,
I'm very excited.
I haven't seen you in ages. What have you been doing out here?
Ah, man, I'm stuck in this podunk town. This is terrible. Terrible.
Oh,
hey, listen, I never got to thank you, man. Here. Listen, I've been hot tonight. I'm not always hot, but I'm hot tonight. Here's 200 credits. I just want to say thank you. Thank you.
Aye, man, it was the least I could do given the circumstances.
200 credits is a lot of money, by the way. You guys see this guy just give Bo 200 credits. But it was from his winnings. And you see some of the other scoundrels and villainy around, they're like disgusting. They're pissed.
Body language processing.
Zeke, how do you know this guy?
Oh, it's a long story about a terrible thing that happened a long time ago.
Tell him, Zeke. Tell him. You helped me out. Tell him.
Oh, all right, yeah. You bastard. Well, it was a long time ago. I got hired to be a cook aboard a frigate. I figured, what better way to make a little coin than to feed some bellies.
You can cook?
Oh, of course, I can cook. I'm the best bloody cook I know.
That's good to know.
Vibro pan.
Pretty good. Pretty good.
Have you seen me frying pan?
Yes, I saw you beat someone to
quick.
death with it. Yes, I did not see you cook anything, but you did murder very well with it. Yes,
Yeah, it
And
gives
he
it some
murders in the
flavor.
kitchen, too.
he murders a frittata. Yes.
Oh, yeah. But yeah, this, after getting hired for the frigate, I came to the realization that the individuals who hired me weren't exactly what you would call nice. And, Sass here was we'll call him an indentured servant, if you will. And, after I learned of the things that they were doing to him, day in and day out, I decided I'd try to do something right in my life at least once. And I got him out of there. Had to
That's
kill
very
a lot of people on the
heartwarming.
way.
That's very sweet. He's very loose with his money, and he's getting a little overconfident. I think that might be our guy. Any chance we could convince him to play against one of us?
Hold on. Zeke walks over to Keanu and kind of gets up next to him and whispers in his ear. Did you not just hear the story I told about this lovely friend of mine? And now you're all saying, hey, he looks like an easy mark. Let's just steal all of his shit.
What I'm getting at is we need a ship. He's got the coin. He seems to like you. He seems to trust you. We got to get out of here.
Designation Zass. Inquiry. Did you do noodle stuff while you were a slave on the frigate?
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Listen, why don't we... I think there are good points on both sides. Why don't we split the uprights, right? Instead of having to grift him for the money, perhaps Zeke... And by the way, please know that you have my utmost respect that you helped one of my people out of a situation that too many of us find ourselves in. I can't tell you how much that means to me to hear. So I am inclined to side with Zeke on this, Wick. But again... Wick does make a point. He is the one with the credits, perhaps between you and maybe with a fellow Twi'lek and maybe with KR's negotiation skills. There is a solution here that can lead to a ship without having to grift. Yes?
Yeah, I don't want to have to fleece one of my mates. Maybe we can just ask him.
I'm not saying that we steal from the guy. What I'm saying is let's beat him at cards. Beat him at Sabacc. Let's take it from him.
Define the difference between steal and take it from him, please.
Okay, so instead of you going up to him and relieving him of his credits in a forceful
Communication
manner.
analysis. Designation Wick. If I interpreted Designation Zass's predicament correctly, he said he's stuck on this planet. Perhaps if we combine our resources together, we could win enough earnings to combine resources and get a ship together.
I think KR brings up a good point, and he also might know who's a better target for who might be more willing to bet a ship. He doesn't have that to bet, right?
That is true. He's winning a lot, I guess. So if maybe we can get him to beat one of these other guys that's got a ship.
He helps an old friend.
Protocol
He helps
Whiskey
a fellow.
Tango. Let's do a body analysis. I would like to survey everybody and determine who's the weakest knock.
You see there's a droid? He's up at the front. He's just calling it out.
How rude.
You guys speak to everybody.
Oh my.
All right, droid, you obviously represent, big time guy.
How rude.
So, what's the deal? Where's he at?
And he points to this character in the back, and he's got like big kind of fangs. He's blue. There's a few females around him at his beck and call, and he's in the back.
Don't worry, I got this. I would like to strut up towards this clearly alpha male individual. I couldn't help to notice, designation unknown, that you are clearly the high roller here in this establishment. It must be boring not being able to challenge anybody of your skill. Also, your menagerie of trinkets, nice, but, look at what I came in with. Who am I, you ask? Oh, K24, WAK10, Sabacc champion, 9 systems, maybe ahead of me.
It's hard to not notice you when you walk in the door. It's impossible not to know you're in the room.
Well, thank you. I appreciate that.
And I've been watching, and you're asking me for a game?
I'm only interested in one game. I don't play anymore. I retired. But that beautiful lady over there, she's not my Aunt Candy. She's my apprentice.
She's gonna play me. For what? What do you have? What do you want?
It's not what I want. It's what you want. Make it worth my wilds.
I want credits. See, more credits get me out of this shithole that we're in. And I want to get out of here before the dragons come and eat everybody alive from the sand below.
Hi. How are you?
I need more details on that one.
I couldn't help but overhear over my very loud and annoying friend that, did you say dragons?
There's
like
a problem.
Dragons.
There's a problem. Every once in a while, I'm not saying it's going to happen, but I got to get out of here. And the only way I'm going to do that is with some wealth.
So, how about this? I'll leverage. I got some scrap. I got the most beautiful food you've ever seen in your life, and we got this mountain of credits from our friend over there. We'll leverage that versus. I couldn't possibly leverage that for anything less than maybe your ship.
And your girl is going to play me in a game.
Hey, you know what? This shouldn't be. This is. What do you got to lose? You got a rookie, Sabacc player going up against you.
I've just never played before, so.
Yeah, what are the odds that a broke down droid with a protocol in place that can't even, get near a Sabacc deck is going to be able to teach someone who's never seen a Sabacc deck how to beat someone like you? Easy money.
There's the droid.
That's what I'm saying. So we got a mountain of credits that can get you off this rock. Just what you want.
He's an all or nothing type of guy. And so he says one hand. One hand.
One hand.
And I steal a light side point, by the way, because you guys haven't used your...
That's the best idea?
Your light side points.
You cannot steal a light side point while I was about to use it. No fairsies.
You have
I was
7.
about to use it.
No, you can use it. She can use it too. Brooke, what you can do. So however Spencer's planning to screw us.
Yeah.
So he can. He's. What are you upgrading? What are her difficulty die?
No, you don't know what I'm going to do with it.
Oh, okay. He's just being a general prick. So he's being a narrative prick. So we don't know what's going to happen. But you can use it to you can use one to upgrade also. Like you can upgrade your die or downgrade your difficulty when he gives you the difficulty. Yeah. So
I mean, from what I understand, this game is a mix of blackjack and poker, and I have basically everything on my side from just me being me. So you're gonna have to fuck me over real hard for this not to work out in my favor.
It's true. She's right. She's got all the stuff that makes her actually a great Sabacc
player.
If
you check the chat, you'll see all of my abilities. You're gonna have a rough go of this. I would remove not the cloak over the head just to keep that much covered, but I'd kind of ease a shoulder out so that the collar with the chain is very much visible.
Uh-huh.
And lean over the table.
Okay. You see the kind of game we're playing here.
You influence him into playing one hand with you.
Use those destiny points, Brooke.
Next round's on you, Spiderface. Let's drink.
All right, he seems to be extremely good at gambling. So this is going to be your cool, Brooke. What is your cool?
My cool is 2 yellow and a green.
Okay, this is good. Because he's 1 red and 2 purple against you.
Okay.
He's been doing this for a while and he's no dummy.
Please, if he's doing anything against me, upgrade the difficulty of any charm, coercion, or deception check against me twice.
So you guys are risking metal and fancy food.
And then I have 1 blue added, right? You said?
You can. Yep.
Okay. That is...
Uh-oh. This might be the biggest roll in the last 2 episodes.
Counting the successes right now, that's what I did with the physical dice. Oh, I got him. I can see I already got him. Because that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 successes, 2 advantages, and then total, that's 4 successes and 1 despair.
You're critical.
Oh, the despair? It's a despair.
You're critical to hand.
Oh, sorry. No, wait. Did the despair and advantages cancel out?
No,
Well, you're
despair
talking about
can't.
the disadvantage, or despair is like this on the. Did you get a despair on the red die?
Oh, no. I apologize. It was a disadvantage, not a despair.
Okay, cool. That's better.
Get that.
Yeah. Yes, it was simply this symbol.
Okay, yeah, you can't get a despair in the purple, so if you're just rolling
Yes.
purples,
Oh,
you're good.
All right, so
Then I'm
Brooke, what
chilling. Yes.
is your cool?
My cool is 3 greens, 2 yellow.
So it'd be 2 reds and 3 purples, and then she upgrades it twice, so it would be 4 reds and a purple, is what it would be.
4
That's what
reds
you would
and
be
purple.
rolling against.
All right, 4 reds. There we go. 1 purple. I think I did that kind of backwards, but here we go. This is fun. Okay, so 1 fail and a despair, and he looks at you like he's pissed.
Oh,
He's so angry.
beginner's luck.
He's so upset. He tells you if you don't leave the cantina within 5 minutes, he's going to start shooting everybody.
Oh, that's not
I wouldn't do that if I were you.
He says,
I've had this pointed at you. I've had this pointed at your head since the
I
second
calm him,
you guys.
hey, Spencer. I calm him down. Say with my powers to say best 2 out of 3.
Okay.
What?
Please.
Wait, we won.
Please.
Why would you do that?
Well, double or nothing. Double or nothing.
Don't listen to Greg. Greg's
Double or
Greg's
nothing.
a little, he's a little,
Oh, I love this.
with us.
Double or nothing.
Double or nothing.
No!
He goes double or nothing.
We are.
Yeah, the Twi'lek's winning's in on this too. Let's do this.
What's the double? You have to tell me what the double is.
Yeah, what's your double? We doubled.
2 ships.
He tells you he's good for it.
What does that mean?
What are you giving us?
You
What
just
is the
reneged
double?
on your bet. You were like, I'm gonna shoot you. So like, what's your good on it?
Yeah, I'm 2 sec. I can just shoot him.
There's
That's,
a green. There's a green humanoid lady, female next to him, and she says he owns this place.
So we get the place. We get a shithole cantina on a who cares nowhere planet.
I thought we were playing. I thought we were playing for a ship. That's why we leveraged what we leveraged.
You were
What,
leveraged
double
for
or
credits.
nothing? We get 2 ships out of it?
You
You
got
have 2
credits.
ships?
He doesn't have any ships, but he's got a cantina.
Fine, I love it. Let's do it. I'm a millionaire. Who cares?
The band starts up again in the background.
Ooh, jizz time.
All right, Brett. So this time, Brooke, are you going in again?
I
Sweet
don't think
jizz,
I have
baby.
a fucking choice.
All right.
So,
I
you
think we can sell the.
you
box.
load in. Why don't you roll on Jedi or Sky Jedi, if you can, and then do I have any dark side points left? Has anybody been?
no,
you're
I
out.
don't think.
I'm out.
Yeah, you blew through 2. It's all light side
So,
right now.
how can I
Yeah.
upgrade my dice?
You should.
You can,
use,
Brooke. You can flip one and you can upgrade to
yeah.
any of your greens to a yellow.
Great,
That's
I'm
right.
gonna do that.
Okay, so
Yeah, you should. Yeah,
you have three yellow, 2 green, and then you're rolling against his two red and 1 purple.
Okay, 2 red, 1 purple, 3.
2 red, 1 purple.
So I posted in the chat what we have left. We have 6 light side and 1 dark side for Spencer.
Okay.
The band's jamming. They want a new owner. This guy's a dick.
Y'all like my roll?
What was the
Oh,
roll?
did you?
Oh, wait. you
Oh my
failed
God,
us
look
with
at
these
that.
advantages.
Wow. So with your
I
advantages,
don't know what that means.
well, you were a little stressed coming into it because you've never done this before, so you definitely have no stress. And then you can add a blue dice to your next roll, but you
With that,
you,
I have
you
so
lost
many
the double or
fucking
nothing.
advantages.
You lost the double or nothing. He grins at you and says, "Ha, that's the way the cards lay."
Last I heard, it was best 2 out of 3, and we died.
That's true. That's what Grace said.
Yeah, that's what Grace said. Let's do it. Let's fucking do it again.
before we do anything, Zeke, give Bunny a pep talk. I've seen you play Sabacc.
Zeke can only give a pep talk like Zeke can.
Zeke, give her a pep talk. Like only you can.
So Zeke walks over and stands right next to Bunny. Leans over and goes, I'm pretty sure you're gonna do all right. Just, don't screw up.
Just don't fuck it up.
Yeah, that would be a primary objective. And, you're gonna do great.
Somehow, I trust that.
Andrew, you hear this and you have to pipe in a couple words?
Yeah, just don't fuck this up. Okay, thanks.
Trying not to.
So now you're winning back basically double what you came in with. So at this point. So yeah, you can do 2 blues, 2 greens, and you can upgrade one of the greens to a yellow. So you do 3 yellows, 2 greens, and 2 blues.
Okay, against 2 reds,
2 reds
and
1 purple.
Just advantages.
So that's a call. So now he's going to roll against you. And he's going to take a dark side point and flip. He's got 3 yellows, and he's going to add, because he's a calculated dude, 1 blue. Here we go. He's failed the fuck out of it.
Okay.
But he's got advantage. So he's not stressed out at all. And so you win the money.
Okay.
And the bar. He bet the Cantina, right?
Not the bar. It's just the money times 2. Because the final thing was for the bar. But you win. Basically, you got 6,000 credits. You got 3,000 from him, and you still have to sell your medal, by the way, which is worth 3,000. You got 500 fancy food. He was never interested in that.
That was fun. I had a blast.
I told you she'd do great.
Okay, so where can we get a ship so we can get off this lousy rock?
So how much did you guys get? Credit-wise?
Just a few.
A lot.
You have enough to buy a ship?
God, I hope so.
At least passage on a ship, at the very least.
Listen, I can take you to one of my guys and get you a good deal.
Why are you helping us?
Well, that's the thing. If I help you, you gotta let me come along with you.
Okay, hold on a second. That was never.
Yes, I don't think it is appropriate for you to join where Bunny and I need to go. So, we have specific plans. Yes, sorry.
Are your plans the same as these other 2? Or 3, if you count the droid as a person?
Well, we all have
Ow!
Oh, he is a person.
Ow!
He is a person.
I understand that the droid is racist, but
No, I just know racist terms. I myself don't hold any animosity to any living entity. You're all inferior in my mind.
I mean, we all have the same end game of getting off Tatooine. After that, everybody has their own destiny.
I was gonna say, I was never even supposed to be here, all right? Okay, we had to escape the damn ship that we had to get off of. I just want to get as far away from you people as I can.
Oh, you people.
You people. That's a problematic term. Pretty much universally.
All right, okay. Let me rephrase what I just said.
No, just stop while you're ahead. Designation Wick. Just stop.
Listen, I think we all have the same goals in mind. You want credits, I'm sure. You 2 + 1, and then the other 2, Hermes and Bunny. You just want to get Bunny safe, right, Hermes? I want the same thing for her as well. There's a lot of evil out there I'm not really telling you all about, but some of our lives are in danger. I think if we work together, we could all be a good cohesive group.
And as he says that, there's a few characters on the sidelines that are eyeballing you as a group. You see them kind of, and if you look in your handouts in Astral, if anybody's on Astral, sorry about that, you'll see Mashuta, and you'll see it has an outward perimeter, and then it's housed, and if you're on Astral, you'll see that you're inside and you're in some of the housing area. And so you notice that you've collected some interest from the locals for sure. And one guy followed you out from the cantina, by the way, that was sitting right next to the dude you won all the money from.
How is it possible nobody knew this guy coming at us?
Maybe we should go someplace and talk about this.
Immediately. I just didn't think it was important.
We should get off the street and talk about this in greater detail under the cover of inconspicuousness, yes?
He's right.
Agreed.
That's fine.
You know the sound, Gray. Take us to
friend shop. Follow me.
Proposal. Celebration protocols are in order for how awesome Designation Bunny did in her first Sabacc game.
Thank you.
That was
KR
awesome.
turns to Bunny. You are so super cool. I love you. Pat on the head. Look at you.
I like you too.
You see villainy and scum following you around the town. We wrap the episode with that. You're going to end it right there, Bo?
I'm sorry.
Bo, how could you do this?
How are they going to
so
stand like hanging out for a week or a half a week?
We're going to have to figure it out.
Oh my God.
I'm gonna learn how to play cards. All of them.
I don't think you need to. You don't need to know how to learn to play cards. You're just good at it.
I just have
She
that
already
bad
knows.
bitch energy.
That was great. You guys did hustle the light side points this entire episode.
Yeah, baby.
I feel the dark side creeping in saying, that's not right. That's not right. Maybe we'll rectify that next time.
You
I don't
can't
know.
stand it, Spencer. Let the dice decide.
Limited power.
That's it. It's all good, man. You guys did really well. You have 6,000 credits.
Yeah.
Well, you sell the ore. Brett, who did they sell the ore to? The metal they have?
You gonna be sell it to?
Yeah.
Grover.
Your money's no good here.
Your money's no good here.
I'm a traducian. Your money's no good here.
You know this local hustler will take it off your hands. So you guys do have 6,000 credits. There is a port here that has some rinky-dink. It has some rinky-dink starships. Don't get excited, Jonathan. And,
If it can fly, I can fly it. Don't worry about that.
Yeah, you're gonna need to.
We're going to work on your catchphrase. We're going to make it better.
I'm at a low level right now. When I'm epic level, it'll come out much better.
I believe in you.
Yeah, I have a feeling that you guys are gonna need to be good at welding first, but we'll get up. Mashuta, you're here. You're alive. You survived. And Zeke, for you, it's the second time, right? You've been jettisoned twice from ships.
Yeah.
And I have mad respect for Zeke now because he saved a Twi'lek from slavery. So he's got my utmost respect. Zeke is tops in my book.
Zeke and I are the shaking hands meme. We both saved a Twi'lek from slavery.
Yeah, sorry I tried to convince you to rob from him.
Rob your friend.
There's no going
Oh,
back.
he used to be a slave, you say?
Maybe we should rob him. He won't miss it.
So you're
He doesn't
saying
know
he's
what having
gullible.
things means.
So what you're saying is that you have my, you trust our friend here, fully. That's good. That's good news. That's great news. Follow-up question: can we have some of your money? We were
Just like a human to exploit his resources.
Oh wow! Well, this episode went too fast. Honestly, I feel like we should play another 3 hours. But we love you all. Thank you for tuning in. Make sure to subscribe, rate, review, give a comment. Go to Cabo Foster. Brooke, you have a new handle, or are you going off your old handles? You drive never
Nah,
been to
I'm
Simba?
just doing Brooke Smart because I have no common sense and only book smarts.
only Brooke Smarts. We love Brooke Smarts.
I love the Brooke Smarts name.
And of course, Gma Clouds everywhere, and Loaded Dice Rulers. If you really want to check that out, we're on all platforms, which is good and bad because that Twitter, man. Like Paisa's on that Twitter with like 80,000. We have like 20 followers on Twitter.
What's
that about?
20,000?
Try a little harder. You gotta try a little harder.
No, like 20. No, like 20. We have 20 followers on Twitter.
I tag you all the time on Twitter.
You do?
I tag you all the time.
God,
I tag
gotta
you
get
all the
Oh, there
time
it is.
on Twitter.
There's Andrew. I can't read it.
Oh yeah, that's real
coming in blurry.
That's okay. No, that's fine. It's you can find me on TikTok at Andrew K Voices, and you can also find me in the same place on Instagram with the same name.
We love all you for listening. Thank you so much. It's our pleasure to entertain you.
Absolutely.
On your computer and subscribe and do comments and things.
Help us restore freedom to the galaxy. Seriously, press that button.
Press it.
So, are we saying if you press the subscribe button, you'll save the galaxy?
Do it.
It's true.
Do it, or the dark side will find you.